Alright. Hello and welcome to another episode of Lone Wolf Plays. I am the Wolf, these are the plays, and today we're going to do some exploration on an alpha level clone on EVE Online. Now, obviously there is a primary concern about making sure that I'm not super easy to keep track of. But, you know, in many cases that's really difficult to ensure 100%. So, ultimately, we're going to be oh, come on, that's right, I'm live. There it is, perfect. All right, so ultimately I'm going to be as safe as I can be as an alpha clone, but there's only so much I can do. So let's go ahead and get on it, shall we? All right. I'm highly doubting this is going to be anything I'm actively looking for. Combat site. This is raid. Black. Pith. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna expand this a little bit here so I can. Pith, Robux, asteroid, mining, something. I'm not sure what we're getting there. Let's see here. Pith, Robux, asteroid, mining complex. A 1 out of 10? I might be able to do it. But that means we're switching boats. Well, that didn't take long.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I don't think I can run. Yeah, I can't. I can run Navy frigates, but I can't run Tech 2 frigates. Alright, let's. We're gonna grab my. Hello? There it goes. We're gonna grab my Kestrel. If it'll let me. I think I ripped all the missiles out. Interesting. The game is acting like I have something in the middle of the screen blocking my stuff. So like right here, I can't click on this. Wait, hold on. Now it's working. What the heck? Alright. See, I don't think there's any manufacturing capability here. What are we doing tonight? Didn't hear. This is EVE Online, mostly going to be exploration. Light Scourge missiles. Here we go. But the first exploration thing I did put us in a exploration combat site, and so I'm going to try it if it's still there when I pop out.
Warp drive active.
So this went from strict exploration to exploration / PvE. And if I was on my main account, this wouldn't be an issue. Thank you, Tiger. I greatly appreciate that. How you doing this evening?
Warp drive active.
Alright, let's see what this is going to do. If it's too heavy, I'll bounce, no problem. About to sleep? That sounds like a reasonable thing to do. Guarantee you what's about to happen is these guys are about to jump in my direction. Oh, they're not. Alright. Should be within range. Yeah, I'm gonna blow up a bunch of enemy pirate boats. That's the plan, anyway. Why isn't it letting me target? No, they're already targeted. That's why. Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you. Lots of explodey things. Oh, I took a hit. Ah. Boom, boom. All the things shall explode. Oh, I might actually be overdoing this. So let's make an adjustment. There's a wasted explosion. Oh. Made all the enemies pop. Reload. Switch to speed. And under normal circumstances, I have a tab specifically for loot. For whatever reason, I don't currently have it set up. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take a look for any bunkers. No bunkers. Perfect. We're going to save one of these locations for loot. It'll automatically delete in a few hours. Now we're going to make our way over to the warp gate to move on to the next tab.
Warp drive active.
So the objective of saving this is we can come back and salvage this out. This one's going to drop us right smack in the middle, I think. Ah. Ah. Accidentally double tapped that one. So this is very clearly configured for rookies. don't see any probes. Oh, the imputer might actually. I spoke too soon. I'll switch. Okay. Unlock that target. Those guys, let's check my range. 48 kilometers. So this guy and this guy are in range. And that guy is now in range too. Almost felt cheap. But to be fair, this is a cheap boat. Like, the reality is, this would probably be somewhat challenging in a Corvette. Alright, and once more, we're going to save the location. For cleanup. The only downside is I don't have the I don't have a cleanup boat on this particular account. Alright, I think I got all the loot. Yep. Okay, can I activate the acceleration gate? I sure can. Bump. Here we go. Oh. I see some cruisers. That's a little disconcerting. And as I send missiles everywhere. I'll worry about hitting these smaller guys first. Because they're all taking a single missile volley to drop. Alright, now that guy is starting to get a little close. Let's see what kind of, oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to, actually, we're gonna keep him at 20. And we're gonna come about. And we're gonna do so at speed. I'm going to take a couple hits, but they're going to be glancing blows for the most part. Targeting, getting ready. Oh, thanks for the follow. Firing! Come on, turn around, darn it! There we go. Why is it not showing my alignment? There we go. That's why. I was in the wrong camera view. The reality is one good hit from these guys is going to royally hurt. Coming about. Get some shield regeneration going. That should drop that guy. Mjolnir heavy missiles. Still no major concern yet. Boom! So the reality is what I'm doing here ultimately is outrunning their guns. Seriously? I'll take a couple seconds to reload my missiles because I'm plenty of time and no real risk of danger. Oh, that guy's actually a risk. Put a missile on you real quick. Oh. Ah, no, don't stop moving. Now, what do I have left? Alright, we're going to put this silencer down. This should be it. Alright. I really got to take some time and clean up my, my targeting systems. Because all this stuff should be moved to its own targeting page. Oh, why am I stopped? Alright, let's see what's left. I think you're it. So that one should drop him. Shields. And freeload. Alright, firing. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Supply bunker. It'll be my next, and might actually be my last target before I go ahead and start cleaning up this big old space mess. Ooh, he's still alive. And that should clear me out of anything that is, like, a real concern. And yeah, the spot I'm in has disappeared, so it's it. So we're going to take a look here. Radio telescope, landing pad, wall, junction, wall, small hangar. That needs to go. Oh, check that out. More loot. We're going to kill off the shield modulator. We don't need that. We are going to save this location though. Ooh, a nice little drone. I don't think the refinery will have anything, but we're going to pop it just to be sure. Nope, no loot there. Alright. No refinery. Yeah, so I think that's everything that's worth destroying here. And I have all three potential locations saved. Alright. So that is that. Nice and clean. Alright. Just going to call this loot. And we're looking for... we gotta make a new one. Alright. So loot. Alright. Open overview settings. What we're looking for here, deselect all. This one just wants Rex. And I want cargo. Containers. I'll save this as general loot. And general should be general. And loot should be Where'd it go? Oh, there it was. General loot. There we go. Now, general loot. So now we go to the general tab. And we will change that to clean. There we go. Now I can see what the heck I'm looking for. Now we're gonna head. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're gonna return to my home station.
Warp drive active.
And this is where it gets super fun and exciting, where we go ahead and build a ship to go ahead and actually handle quick cleanup. Oh, right, reload.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright. So let's see what we got available in the hangar that's currently not being used for anything. Hello, Tennessee! So what we want is a bit of a drone boat. I think a Navitas actually usually does a good job. Cleanup. And so now we're going to board cleanup. And what we want is... I'm not worried about skins. There we go. Okay, less of a drone boat than I was thinking. Alright. I guess a catalyst could work if I had enough salvagers. I have one civilian salvager. Okay. Alright. So we're going to leave the boat. And I believe I can pilot most destroyers. So I'm not worried about that. Destroyer, there we go. Yeah, no drones at all. Yeah, so that's not going to do me any good. Wait, I have a Nereos. There we go. Alright. So this is ultimately what we're going to do here. We're going to go ahead and put a pair of salvagers on this thing. But better idea. Oh wait, what am I am overthinking it. So yeah. So you get a pair of salvagers. And we're going to put a micro warp drive on this thing. Because if we don't, we're going to be spending 3 days trying to get this thing moving. And propulsion upgrades, inertial stabilizers. And some nanofiber structures. And the reason for the nanofibers is it makes the boat lighter, so it moves a little faster. Now most of this I'm going to have something. I appreciate that they're Nick Cool under the username of Ennisman. But what matches are you trying to suggest? Because I'm pretty sure that you're not playing EVE Online. Alright, let's take a look at what we have on hand. So I'm looking for a... Oh, there we go. Let's see. Repackage you. And we're going to use an enduring. Enduring? Yeah, enduring, because it actually uses less power. Alright, now we'll look to see if I have any stabilizers. I do not have any inertial stabilizers. Do I have any nanofiber? Wait a minute. Summon the Kestrel. Fitting him to the active ship. That's done. Alright. Now, everything except the missiles can get offloaded into the item hangar. Alright. So exit the simulation. And you notice that this says it's an undersized propulsion module. I can't actually fit the proper size propulsion module on this thing. That's the issue. Because watch, we'll go ahead, unfit. So realistically, this should have a 50 on it. Oh, I guess I can put it on there. It just won't last very long. The question is, do I have any 50s on hand? Hangar. 50. I do! Holy crap! I was not prepared. Alright. Let's see. What else am I thinking of? Engineering. Oh, right. Power diagnostics should do the trick. Right? I think it's power diagnostic. No. Not reactor. See, ultimately... Wait a minute, it's a mid-range. No, not capacitor power. Rechargers, that's what I'm thinking of. We still only get... We don't even get enough juice to add extra seconds to this. Here, let's try this. If I overload these things with cap rechargers, I get an extra 10 seconds of speed boost. I don't think it's going to do what we want it to do. You know, that's okay. Alright. So we're going to hit the regional market. And I need... a pair of salvage drones. Let me see if make sure I can run a salvage drone. I cannot run a salvage drone. And that defeats the entire ruddy purpose of this build. Okay, catalyst it is. So unfit, unfit, unfit. Leave ship. We're going to repackage the Nereus. We're going to assemble the catalyst. And guess what? The catalyst, the 5 meganewton warp drives, micro warp drives, fit that properly. And what's my cargo space capacity? 450. That'll be plenty. Alright. I gotta move a little faster. I'm gonna start. Or these wrecks are gonna start disappearing on me.
Warp drive active.
Uh-oh, somebody's getting hungry. Is it me? Is it you? I don't know. You know what? Now I feel the need to check mobile tractor unit. Okay, I can use these. Perfect. They're a little pricey, but they work.
Drive active.
Let's see. Geez, tractor beams are expensive.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
this goes into the ship. This gets put on the ship. And we're still good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 salvagers. 1 more tractor beam.
Please take extra care during our restoration works.
There we go.
There is already something in that location.
Not going to be gorgeous, but it'll do the job. Ultimately, what I wanted was something with a lot of turrets. A lot of turret space. Why aren't we going?
Warp drive active.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, locations.
Warp drive active.
Alright. Now, we launch a tractor. And we start popping these things. Now you see, again, on my primary account, this wouldn't be an issue at all. Because I would have drones that do this work. Alright, what the heck? I believe the range on these is 5. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, why is the tractor unit not moving something else? You know what? I have a thought. I'm pretty sure there's a third one. There it is. So ultimately what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the tractor gather the ones that are closer to the tractor while I go ahead and go after the ones that are the furthest out. We're going to brute force that puppy. There it goes. And now. Alright. Alright. See, I changed tactics and now we're done a whole lot faster. Right, with this clear, I can remove this location. Now we can pre-scoop you into the cargo hold. Alright. Locations. Oh no, did I get rid of the wrong one? I did.
Warp drive active.
Well, that's an entire series of loot that I'm not going to get back. Whoops. Alright. Actually, we're going to go ahead and adjust target. There we go. Go tractor beams. Kill tractor beams. And once more, kill the tractor beams. We can kill this last location, since I accidentally got rid of the one I actually needed. I'm not sure which one's going to get grabbed first. Yep, that'll work. Now, the reason why grabbing all this stuff is important is because it all sells. Some of it for much better prices than others. Oh, that worked. Now we can scoop this back to the cargo hold. And just keep locking targets and burning them down. See, this design works, but I might need to get a battery on it. Here we go. And
Drive active.
off we go.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And that's that. We missed a couple, but that's because I wasn't really paying attention. Alright, so let's go ahead and load the ammo in the ammo bin. And now we can go back to our previously scheduled exploration. Oh. Aww. Alright. Salvage research? I don't think that's going to do what I wanted to do. So we are going to go elsewhere.
Drive active.
Let's get this thing scanned. And scanning it goes. That happens, so we readjust. Alright, so this is a relic site. Come on, scan it through. All right.
Warp drive active.
Normally tier 1 outposts are no big deal. I don't know what that is. But it's a Tech 2, I'll take it. Oh. There we go. So the easiest way to understand what we're doing with this is think of it as like the exact opposite of like Minesweeper, where you are trying to get them. You're actually trying to get to the mines instead of instead of trying to avoid the mines. Carbon. Oh, that was easy. See, I always hate it when people do this thing where they leave the carbon boxes. Because it leaves, because the anomalies don't respawn until they're cleared. So ultimately you're leaving trash for someone else to have to deal with, but it also means that they're not getting the possibility of cash. And the worst part is, it's kind of the point. Wow.
Web drive active.
And so now that's clear.
Web drive active.
Ooh, there we go.
Web drive active.
Is this one of the bigger ones? It's not quite as big as my main account's preferred hunting grounds, but it's still a fairly sizable warp zone. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I've already got my scanning as high as I can go for the kind of account I'm on. Only thing I could do is get the necessary implants to improve speed. Ooh, a wormhole. Let's see what this is. And one of the things that's kind of an annoyance in regards to doing this is the people who aren't going to be hunting for me because I wasn't immediately available in a format they were wanting. They were hoping I would be wormholing. That's why I had the short spike. A rogue drone asteroid infestation.
Warp drive active.
This leads to high security space. I wonder where it takes me. We're in sync liaison. So, for context, okay, the distance we just traveled is 18 jumps from home. I want to say here. Nope, that's still Galente space. I was here, in the area of the forge. Okay. And now, I'm over here. That's the way these wormholes work in this game. You can jump incredibly far distances. And I'm completely by myself. So put it on me. And scan it. And that's the wormhole we just came in through. Oh no! There we go. I'm gonna zoom out for an actual hunting scan. at the rate at which I'm scanning, I have to make sure to pull in a little tighter. Ooh. That's a data center. And my son is still up doing his hair, of all things. Now go ahead and focus up the next target. Zoom back out to, well, in this case it's going to go back to 8 astronomical units. Go, close enough. Okay. That should do the trick. That's probably a wormhole out.
Warp drive active.
And since there's nobody here at the moment, I don't have to worry about someone trying to come in and kick me around. These things are on top of each other. What's that? Oh! Oh, come on. Nope, I've been playing Eve for years. What I'm doing right now is I'm goofing off on an alpha character to show what can be done on an alpha character. So not GOM, GQM. We're going to warp to LER.
Warp drive.
Lure. Yeah, I used to play EVE Online. Actually, my bread and butter for my stream was EVE Online for a very long time. Alright, this is a wormhole to dangerous space. Probably not going to find anything worth doing. But alright. Class 3 black hole. Alright, so we're going to save the location.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Jiminy Christmas. Alright, so there's our escape. We're going to go ahead and redock this thing. The fun part about doing this is where it actually is dangerous. This is where I can lose the boat. Uh-oh. Ooh, another wormhole. The worst part about doing this on a stream, especially knowing that there are places, that there are groups out there that are perfectly happy to hunt you down and blow you up, is in a way, I'm broadcasting my exact location. What? So I gotta actively keep my directional scanner up and running to greatly reduce the likelihood of actually getting blown up. So if you're listening closely, outside of the sound of my engine running, you're constantly hear a doom. And that's because I am actively scanning as I go. Alright, let's see if it'll let me scan it at 2. I'm gonna have to bump it up to 8. Ah, come on. Wow, that's a lot of wormholes. Alright. So another wormhole. Unfortunately, the directional scanner only works so well. Anybody who's in the sector in something cloaked is not going to show up. However, in order to find me, they would have to be using combat probes, and those will show up. So if I see combat probes show up down here, wow, it's a wormhole hub. Nothing here but wormholes. Honestly, that almost suggests that someone's been here. Come on. Give me something I can scan. Scanning is actually when it gets dangerous for this. Because I have to stay generally still. As I'm going. Come on. What? There we go. Nothing but wormholes. Oh, wow. Okay, well, whole lot of wormholes, and that's it. Now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna warp into this average frontier deposit.
Warp drive active.
Just to show it. I'm gonna pray that there's no enemies here. Yep, I can't be here for long.
Warp drive
'Cause these
active.
guys, they hit really florping hard. I actually have combat ships specifically for the purpose of looking into doing these. And we're going to retreat back into reasonably safe space for now. You know what? Let's go ahead and jump one system over.
Active.
See if we find anything else to check on. Did they finally put... Oh, yeah, everything is still tier 2. What I was hoping for was... Yeah, the Noctis. But that's alpha.
Warp drive active.
Ooh. Might have a couple hits here. I forgot to check to see where I came from before I did that. Oh boy. I might as well finish up this combat site since I decided it was going to pop up first. And then we'll finish up JIV 614. Serpentis Hideout. What's odd is Serpentis Hideout is usually something that just shows up. And maybe it was a drone gathering, but I'm pretty sure that was a Serpentis Hideout. You. Badoop. Come on, I'd like to get one more actual, like, hacking in. Come on. Dang it. Boom. Are you florping serious? Well, I suppose ask and thou shalt receive. Let's see if it actually lets me lock in. Sleeper Reserve. I think that's one of the event sites. It is. I have no idea what to expect from this. Whoa. What was that? Got it. All right. Come on. What the? Oh no. Well, there's one of my chances gone. Oh, got it. I have no idea what to do with these sleeper protocols. I'm sure I can probably sell them. Alright. And we're still within range, so let's burn it. Nuh-uh. Hammer down. Hell yeah.
Hard drive active.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this finished up. Maybe this will be another one. Well, it might be. Oh my gosh, I'm already in as tight as I can get. My only hope is that I hit this. So it's got to be this one. There it is. There's another one. We're gonna pull these in.
Active.
Oh, another one popped up. That's probably a harder version. Oh yeah. Let's crack this puppy. Oh boy. Yeah, I am not. So I'm not unless I find a tool. Yep, that's blown. All right, let's try this again. Come on. Oh no. Got it! Yes! I'm not entirely sure. I took out one of the harder ones to actually crack. I'm doing it. I'm on an alpha clone, and so this is like all beginner level stuff. I'm not using my advanced stuff, so like it's so much harder to necessarily keep it alive. And I blew the hack on the first one. The second one landed, and I was like, and I took a stab in the dark. It was a guess at which one to break, and I broke the right one. Good night, kiddo. Hey, wait, whoa! You're not taking food in there. All right. Oh, rule of 6 means there it is. Ha ha. Oh my goodness. Stop! Alright, get back in the range. Mid-band emission limiter. I have no idea what these things are, but I'm kind of getting excited now. I'll take that. That means one of these ones have to be it. And there it is. Hack complete. Moving to the last one of this particular setup. Now this ship, honestly, it goes fast. Those explosions are messing with me. And that's that. Oh man, I am so close to getting... Oh no! Wait, metamorphosis. Isn't this a new frigate version that I don't know enough about? It is. Ah, boy. Ooh, and I've only got a few more days of this to go. I guess I'm going to be playing a little bit of EVE Online for a bit, won't I? Alright, you know what? Screw it. Let's see if this happens to be one of the event ones. Because if it is, I'm going for it. And if it's not, then I'm going to go ahead and close up shop for the night. A little difficult. Come on, come on. Make sure it's properly centered up. Fire it off. Oh, it's another one.
Drive active.
Here we go. Now this other guy, he may already be there. He's not. Perfect. We're going to bring us in tighter. So if he happens to be coming in, I'm going to see it. Kind of digging the exploding stuff now, but I know it's harmless. Boom! One hacked. Moving along. Oh, that was too easy. However, I did get a skin off of that one, so I will take that. I'm at full strength right now, so I'm not really sweating. Cleared. All right. Now what I want is actually right there. I got 350 more points to get before I can unlock it. Although I wouldn't mind getting that too. Alright. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and bring this one to a close. Because unfortunately, I do have work in the morning. And unfortunately that means I have to hit the rack.
Drive active.
I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't just like give up, because I was starting to feel like I was starting to feel like I wasn't making any real headway in finding anything. Ooh, let's see what this is. Oh, I gotta wait till I gotta. Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's go. What we'll do here is we will pop open this historic Capsuleer clothing crate and see if I get anything out of it.
Warp drive active.
So I'm going to set my home destination as a primary. And if the wormhole's still here, it's going to go from 18 jumps to 3. Boop!
Warp drive active.
Where?
Warp drive active.
Okay, so clearly I can't do the labyrinths. Alright, we're gonna dock up here.
Warp drive active.
And we're gonna pop open the box and see what clothes we got. Because who doesn't like clothes?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright. So we're home. No idea what these mid-band emission things are for. So I can just trash that one. Tau Decay Resonance and a Muon Cosmic Resonance. Alright, here we go. We're going to open it up. We got a Woman's Capsuleer Networker 15 cap. Not much I can do with that. At least not on the male, at least not on the female, or on a male character. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna clean out my hair and clean out my hair in a bit here. Azdaja Redoubt Wormhole. Requiring the drifter mineral Elutrium to be manufactured, this filament uses the mineral's unique black body resonance, backward engineered drifter tech, and established Triglavian conduit principles to target signatures of drifter activity. It then determines the specific locale using techniques obtained from researching Warden connection harmonics. Interesting. Still have no florping clue what that is. Oh, I can turn around and sell these. Right now for 100k each. Alright, well let's do that. Sell this item. Immediate. And sell. 3 million ISK. Didn't really recover. Oh, I forgot about these too. I get these back on the Heron so I can sell them. These go into my blueprints. Everything else gets dropped off like that. There we go. Okay, I guess we're not done yet. I'm going to go ahead and sell these overseer boxes.
Warp drive active.
Excuse me.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, see, that's where it's going to run into the problem. The battleship level.
Warp drive active.
Shocked I'm still awake. Why? I might be able to do that one.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Well, a lot of that has to do with making sure I have the kids properly on the bus. Whoa. Okay. So apparently the third tier isn't going to be sold here. But the closest spot to that is 11 jumps away, and I am not awake enough to do that.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, I think now we are going to go ahead and close this out because once I'm docked up, I am hitting the rack. So, with that, I might as well start wishing everyone a wonderful evening. Honestly, I'm glad to have people hop in. Might be a little short-lived some days, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. People hop in, say hi,
Active.
and that's all I really need. So, I want to thank everyone who took the time to stop in. If you hung around, even better. Until next time, this has been a Lone Wolf signing off. Take care, enjoy your evening, and yeah, I guess keep those engines hot because it's still dangerous to be wormholing in a ship without cloak. Good night, everybody.
Warp drive active.